Welcome back to the dark future of the Bones of Night. Let's see what we can learn today about what happened to the crew. Can you solve the mystery of the Prospector? Number 4. Launch.
Hello, Investigator. I trust you are well, especially after our call last week. Should you need any further assurances as to our dedication to this investigation into what befell the crew of the Prospector, please do not hesitate to call my office again. We are, after all, here to help. We have some logs here from just before the ship left Exchange Station 7. The level of corruption in these more recent logs is becoming much more difficult to reconstruct. We have a new salvage AI that is working on these now, but I cannot promise that it will speed up the reconstruction process. I hope that you understand. This is an incredibly difficult and delicate process. We shall be in touch soon. Respectfully, Margaret Aurelius, Director of Deep Space Mining Initiatives and Exploration, Frontier Dynamics Corporation, Interstellar. Mission Day 0. Team Geologist and Head Excavation Chief, Dr. Leslie Mulgrew. Looks like FD has updated their pick list with additional demand for uranium and plutonium. There's been a shortage in the market, probably with the Collective's fleet buildup after that close call with the Federation missile cruiser. As a result, any nuclear material is making a killing right now. Good news for us. We really got hosed on the rate for all this iron and aluminum ore we brought in, even with the early delivery bonus. If only we had found some tungsten or titanium at the last dig. There's an even bigger shortage of those right now, even though collective regulatory price fixes are keeping rates much lower than they should be. Looks like we've got a new digger after Matthews was picked up by the Collective Tax Authority on station. Fucking idiot. Apparently Matthews hasn't fully paid his taxes in 3 years. Honestly, how hard is it to set aside 53% of your earnings? Exo miners are lucky that we don't get hit with the rates station rats and planetside folk get hit with. Hope he's ready for the debt labor camps. Who knows if he'll ever be a free man again. New guy's name is Richards. Looks like it's his first haul, just out of Exo certification. Great thing about green diggers is they get paid a lot less than a 6-year mole like Matthews. So everyone on the ship just got a little bit better cut. With what we're driving to get, that's gonna be a nice extra. Looks like I'll be able to pay my back taxes this year after all. Mission Day 0. Flight Officer Dean Castillo. Okay, we've got the official flight plan from FD Navigation and Flight Control. Looks like 30 days of high aspect FTL, then 10 days of low aspect FTL and deceleration to get to the system. I don't think I've ever seen a flight plan with 30 consecutive days of high aspect, even deep space rescue or recon missions. I can't imagine the spatial temporal distortions we might encounter as a result. This has to be some kind of record, right? From there, we'll be able to better plot our entry and encounter with the moon. Could be difficult since we don't have the system fully mapped. Going to have to push the long-range sensors to get as much data as we can during deceleration so I have enough time to keep this bucket moving on schedule. Things have been super tense between Cap and the Chief. Wish the two would just get over themselves. We've got a metric buttload of money to make here. Anything else is just details, who cares? Mission Day 0. Excavation Operator James Wade Ulysses Richards. Is this working? Oh, yeah, okay, I'm James Wade Ulysses Richards. According to the Frontier Dynamics Onboarding Handbook, per Human Resources and Loss Prevention Department, I'm required to record a daily personal log. It says that the log is private and should contain details about my day and all. I guess it's supposed to help manage something called deep space isolation syndrome by giving you something to confide in. I guess I've talked to weirder things than a computer. I just got certified for extraterrestrial excavation operations, EXO for short. I can't believe I got a contract with Frontier Dynamics my first week looking for a spot on a ship. I heard they are super selective about their crew. Pays better than I was getting with Dad, too. This ship is amazing. It's enormous. I think I read that it's 3 miles long. I've just worked on trade and supply freighters with Dad. Nothing this big or new. The food is even halfway decent. The rest of the excavation team seems okay. I didn't really get to talk to any of them while Dr. Mulgrew was showing me around the ship. Regardless, I'm pretty excited. I needed to get away from Dad's ship after Tina broke up with me, and going out to the edge of space is just the kind of getaway I think I needed. Anyway, how do I make this stop? Stop recording. And yeah, do I have to hold it? Mission Day 0. Engineering Chief David Madsen. I can't believe we're doing this. The station engineering team helped make some repairs while we were docked and unloading our hull. That's far from enough. If they push the ship, which you know they will, this whole bucket could blow. Pick? Well, I guess it's called the Prospector now. Won't make this run. I can feel it. We're heading to certain death. None of these damn fools can stop jabbering about how much money they're going to make. I'm gonna make my peace with God and try to keep the worst from happening. Mission Day 0. Communications Specialist Scarlett Regan. I may have only gotten an hour on station to make some time for me, but I sure made it worth all the work that came before it. That massage studio on level 15 has got some great masseuses? Massagers? What's even the word for that? Anyway, my back hasn't felt this great in years. Glad we're all still together for this new rig. Can't say I care much for the diggers. They're just a bunch of foul-mouthed blowhards who can't stop measuring dicks. But the flight crew is pretty great. If I can just get Cap to start looking my way instead of at Meredith. I don't know what he sees in her. She's obviously not interested. She's just pissed off all the time. If only we didn't have to wear these stupid jumpsuit uniforms. You definitely wouldn't be chasing that hag if I could wear something that shows what I really look like. Mission Day 0. Executive Officer Kazuhiro Inaba. It's been a thankfully uneventful docking. Aside from one of the diggers getting carted off by the tax authority, none of the diggers got into fights on station. I didn't have to drag Cap out of that club he likes. And hell, I even got to relax for a minute at that tea shop on the main promenade. Just wish it was real matcha, not that synthesized junk. Might have to see if Uncle Yuri can send me some for the next time I'm on station. Last time, I had to bribe the cops to let 5 of our guys out of the clink for starting a bar fight. And almost everyone showed up for roll call, drunk or high. Hell, Dean had to set the flight computer to take us out of dock instead of doing it himself because he could hardly see straight. Maybe we need to do these short docks more often. I mean, sure, it's not like we can count on being on the same ship or even in the same crew after this next gig, but I like to think that maybe we will. At this point, between time in the threshold and on digs, I spent over 2 years with these people. Can't help but feel attached. Cap thinks I'm crazy, or just getting too soft for this job. Maybe he's right. He always keeps his crew at arm's length, even me. He just sees the crew members as tools for the job. Can't do that. Why would it be a bad thing to actually care about your crew?
I hope you enjoyed today's show. What did you think of the episode? Leave a comment down below to let me know what you thought, or leave a question for my new monthly Q&A episode. Before you go, please be sure to leave a like and share the show with a friend. It makes a massive difference in helping with discovery of the show, but also lets me know what you'd like to see more of. Check out the link tree below in the description to see all the different ways you can enjoy the show, or how to connect on social media and Discord. Special thanks to Fulfill Your Destiny for being a paid subscriber on Substack. Your contribution makes this show possible, and I cannot thank you enough for your support. If you would like to be featured in the show's special thanks, as well as other perks, please check out my Substack link in my link tree. Words cannot express how much I appreciate you taking some time out of your day to see what I've been working on, and I truly hope to see you again soon. Until next time, good fortune, good health, and good day.